My name was Sophia. My father was a genius architect until my uncle Simon killed him and took over all the family assets. My mother collapsed from grief. I used my own body for drug trials to raise medical fees. The hormones turned me from a slender beauty into a 150-pound fat woman. Everyone mocked me. But I only wanted revenge. So I willingly married the least favored, disabled, illegitimate son of the Blackwood family, Alex Blackwood. I also heard he was blind. On our wedding night, the villa was pitch black. Even the lights weren't on.
My legs are disabled. I can't give you sex.
It's fine.
I don't need a cheap-bought wife. Get out.
If you make me leave, the Blackwood family will still force another woman on you.
Since you've made up your mind, go lie down on the bed.
I closed my eyes and fumbled my way to lying down. In the darkness, the sound of his wheelchair grew closer. Moonlight seeped in, and I saw that face. Wait, the illegitimate son who was rumored to be ugly? How could he look like this? I stared at his face, so perfect it was almost unreal. My mind was full of questions.
It's late. Do as you please. Don't touch me, and don't disturb me.
In the latter half of the night, cold wind crept in. I curled up on the edge of the bed, shivering. A disabled person must be more afraid of the cold than me, right? I quietly got up and gently placed the blanket over Alex. Alex suddenly opened his eyes and grabbed my wrist. I was just afraid you were cold.
You're trembling.
How could a blind man know I was trembling? Unless he could see? I waved my hand in front of him. Alex didn't react. I made a fist and pretended to punch him. Still no reaction. The next day, Alex took out a document. No intimate behavior agreement.
Before any marital relations, both parties must consent. No ambiguous actions during the process.
If either party breaches the agreement, it terminates automatically, and the breaching party leaves with nothing.
Okay. I looked down and noticed that there wasn't a single scratch on the wheels of his wheelchair. How could someone in a wheelchair for a decade keep the wheels so new? Unless he didn't need a wheelchair at all. How are these like new?
The old ones broke.
Was I overthinking? Alex casually handed me a check. $5 million? I had just reached my front door with the check when I heard Yvonne's mockery. Yvonne is my cousin, vain, jealous by nature. She stole my ex-boyfriend and the design drafts I had poured my heart into. I pushed the door open and slapped the check down. Married to a cripple and still acting proud? You and your mother are born trash. I slapped her across the face. Watch your mouth! You dare hit me! Yvonne was about to strike back when James appeared, pushing Alex in his wheelchair. Why did he come? To help me or to watch me make a fool of myself?
She is now a Blackwood. You wouldn't dare touch her.
Yvonne's face turned dark. Alex took back the check and gave me a casual glance.
The bride price for Sophia. You want it? Go ask the Blackwood family yourself.
I didn't expect him to be so protective.
You're here to bully Yvonne again?
Leo, my former fiancé, after he lost his memory, he latched onto Yvonne. Leo, give my sister a ride, will you? I didn't get in the car, but Yvonne still followed me like a lingering ghost. You should buy a bigger car, otherwise Sophia's weight won't even fit in. I gave a cold laugh. No matter how big a garbage truck is, it still can't hold 2 pieces of trash like you. Leo looked at me with a complicated expression. I gave another cold laugh. I turned around and saw Alex's car. Hadn't he left? Alex's car stopped in front of me. Alex rolled down the car window.
Get in the car.
Was he afraid I would be bullied? Yvonne ran over and linked her arm through mine.
Sophia, you must come to my birthday banquet. The entire high society circle will be there.
Her fingernails dug into my arm. I smiled and pulled my hand away. A trap? Perfect. I was just looking for a chance to settle scores.
I'll be there.
I got into Alex's car.
Thank you. That's the first time I've seen them defeated.
His back was to me, but I saw the tips of his ears turn red. I pressed my lips together and smiled. The next day, Alex handed me a sapphire necklace. I took it. The sapphire looked like a deep sea under the light. Wow, how much does it cost to rent for a day? It's quite pretty. I saw Alex's mouth twitch. Strange. If it wasn't rented, did he buy it? The crystal chandelier in the banquet hall was dazzling. The moment I stepped inside, Yvonne came clinging to me.
Oh dear, I thought you weren't coming.
I gave a light laugh. Every time you say that, is it to make everyone think I'm bullying you? All eyes in the room instantly focused on us. Yvonne's eyes turned red in a second, her lips trembling.
Haven't seen her in half a month. Watch your tone.
You remember the days so clearly? Missing me?
Yvonne's face turned pale as death. Leo froze, his ears burning red.
Look at you, fat and ugly. Wearing that gown is like a pig wrapped in a bedsheet. How's the stolen man working out for you? You'll see what happens tonight.
She turned and walked away. I was about to breathe a sigh of relief when a pungent smell suddenly hit my nose. She wasn't just threatening me. She had already started making her move. Yvonne raised a glass of champagne and publicly announced that Project X, my father's life's work, was now hers.
Thanks to Leo's support, this project is finally mine.
Yvonne, what is the core technology of Project X?
Monty had collaborated with my father before, and his company was also one of the top construction companies nationwide. I had to seize this opportunity. I stepped forward. The core is to create world-class medical equipment to reduce treatment costs for severe cancer patients.
Jonathan Pierce? You're the daughter of the genius architect Jonathan Pierce?
This is my father's project. I can continue it.
She's just a fatso who knows nothing.
Monty noticed the sapphire necklace around my neck.
This necklace, a limited edition, only 3 in the world.
My husband gave it to me.
What good thing could that cripple give you?
It must be fake. I gave a light half. Fake is still better than stolen.
Come to the company next Wednesday for a talk.
I nodded, but doubts arose. How could Alex, a sheltered, useless man, get something like this? As soon as I left the banquet hall, Leo rushed up and grabbed me.
You're deliberately causing trouble.
I gave a cold laugh. She couldn't answer a single question about the project, and I'm the one causing trouble? Someone who didn't even know her own limits. Did she deserve it? Yvonne smiled falsely and handed me a piece of cake. I knew she was about to make her move.
Sophia, let's not talk about these unpleasant things.
I took the cake, pretended to be tripped, and the cake flew out of my hand.
Yvonne!
Yvonne got it all over her face and screamed.
Ah! My face! It hurts!
Sorry, my hand slipped.
You wanted to hurt Yvonne!
I acted wronged.
I didn't know there was something in the cake. Was Yvonne trying to frame me?
Yvonne was taken to the hospital. I stood outside the crowd, smiling at everything before me, but this was only the beginning of my counterattack. I had just walked out when Leo grabbed me tightly, refusing to let me go.
A vicious woman like you, there's nothing you wouldn't do!
I slapped him backhanded. A scumbag like you doesn't deserve to touch me.
Need help? Who are you?
I said smugly.
My husband.
With a face like his, bringing him out really was a flaunt.
Touch her again, and I'll send you to the hospital too.
As soon as Alex finished speaking, 5 burly bodyguards rushed forward. Leo left in disgrace.
Let's go home.
I shook my head. I want to take a walk alone to clear my head.
Call me if anything happens.
Not long after Alex left, a hand covered my mouth and nose from behind. The pungent smell of chemicals invaded my throat. Everything went black. Who wanted to kill me? When I woke up, I was submerged underwater. I struggled to swim upward, but my limbs felt like they were filled with lead. No, I can't die. I haven't taken revenge yet. Just as I was sinking, a dark figure dove into the water from the shore. He dragged me ashore and slapped my face hard.
That face? It was Alex? But wasn't he disabled? How could he stand up?
I wanted to scream, but my throat was full of water. Then he grabbed my chin and pressed his lips down on mine. He was giving me air, but the tip of his tongue was tracing the line of my lips. Was this CPR? Or a kiss?
If you don't wake up soon, I'll kiss you until you do.
I didn't dare open my eyes because once I did, I would have to face a fact. My disabled husband, not only could he stand and walk, but he had also kissed me. Who was he really?